It is Monday, August the 19th, 2024. I am James. You are you. We are here as we creep and crawl and creep and scratch and crawl and creep and climb ever so gingerly to the 500th episode of the internet show that will not go away. Of course, we are talking about the At Home with James show. I'm James, you are you, we are here. Did I say it already? Doesn't matter. Has it ever mattered? Will it ever matter? I don't know. I don't know any other friggin' way. Show's been going on so long, I'm creeping towards cursing live on the program. Not tonight. I don't have to put a quarter, a loony or toonie, a dime or nickel in a swear jar yet, but you never know. The night is still very young. Currently 9 minutes past the 9 o'clock hour if you're watching in the Eastern time zone, which I assume that you are. That's also assuming that people are watching this damn thing. We've got a jam-packed program. I thought if this show's running on fumes, running on empty, as the one and only Jackson Browne may have sang about, then we are going to go out on fumes in a big way. Before we do that, let's bring in the co-pilot. Let's bring in the co-host. Let's bring in the one and the only side piece, Dave Kaufman. Dave, it's another Monday in the jungle, my friend.
Hey, what the fuck's up?
Whoa, easy. You got to put a loony or a toonie in the swear jar.
Oh, okay, sorry. How about a quarter?
Okay, I'll settle for a quarter. Dave, you had an
Nice.
eventful day. You had rotten teeth.
Yeah, I had a tooth that cracked right in half.
And you were at the dentist yesterday. It did nothing. You went back today. You got rotten teeth.
I was at the dentist on Saturday. The guy said, "Oh, you're totally fine." And then on Sunday, my tooth broke in half.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you go to the dentist today with rotten teeth.
yeah. And the guy's like, "Let's get that rotten tooth right out of your brain." And
Which one was it?
It's my molar number 2.
All the way in the back.
Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. That was like
And
Mambo number 5.
yeah, I was about to clarify for the people that may or may have not understood. Yeah, it's the Mambo number 5 of the teeth world.
Yeah. A
How
little
you
bit
feeling?
of incisor by my side.
Yeah, all right, we'll keep it moving. How you feeling today, Dave? Now, you still all froze?
I'm not frozen anymore, but I'm in a little bit of pain. But I'm also on a couple of pills to knock that pain right out of me.
Now, which one do they have you on?
Just Motrin
All right,
and
so
Tylenol.
basically just stuff that you buy at the pharmacy. They don't have you on it.
None of the special stuff. Well, they recommended. They said, "Hey, go buy yourself some Advil."
All right.
I said, "What? How about Motrin?" And they said it's the same thing.
Whoa. Okay. So the medicine world is on trial right now. You got dentists saying that Motrin and Advil are the same.
Yeah, all these people are they're dolling up ibuprofen, and they're calling it different things.
Now, Dave, we wanted to do something special tonight.
For me,
No.
oh, okay.
I had called you earlier in the day. I fell asleep. You called me. I woke up. I called back. You said, "What about a wheel?" So, we do this wheel a lot.
That's true. We might have overplayed the wheel.
I love the wheel.
Me too.
It takes a lot of pressure off of you and I to guide conversation. We let the wheel do the magic.
Yeah, it decides, and no one blames us for nothing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Tonight we're changing it up.
Ooh, I like
We've
what
got a
I hear.
lottery.
A lot. I mean, that's totally different than a wheel.
It's a lottery of topics. There's no spinning. It's all completely random. First of its kind.
That's cool, man. Hey, a lot of these mob guys, they're in on the lottery.
Sure. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Well, apparently they rig the numbers.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and they win themselves.
I wasn't aware that you were such a mob aficionado.
Oh, I love. I watched some of those old mob movies.
You watch any of those mob shows like Gotti?
Never seen it.
Those, it was the reality show about John Gotti's daughter and her cool sons.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't
What
see
about
it.
What about Mob Wives?
I haven't seen that either.
I think that's where the legendary Big Ange made her TV debut. One of the Mob Wives who had one of the more incredible voices in TV history.
What did it sound like?
It basically sounded like this. This is what Big Ange sounded like.
Sounds like an attractive lady.
Now, coming in from our production chat, one of our guests writes, "R.I.P. Big Ange." She is no longer with us. She passed.
Oh wow, we lost a lot of big names this week, James.
Well, she didn't pass away this week. It was years ago. Dave, I imagine you're talking about Phil Donahue.
Phil Donahue, yeah, he unfortunately.
What other big names did we lose this week?
Well, Big Ange.
We didn't lose Big Ange this week.
Uh,
You're just finding out.
My tooth.
Yeah.
Molar number 2.
Yeah.
Bum-ba-dow.
Is that a sound that people hear in that song in Mambo number 5?
A little bit of canine on my side.
All right. Well, I think it's about time that we bring our panel in now. For the people that are privy to our crappy Instagram account, they might know who's appearing tonight.
This is a hot panel.
This is a steaming panel.
It's not only is it people who, controversial opinions, but also devastatingly handsome and good-looking panel right now.
Yeah, the thing about this show is I only book attractive people.
Yeah.
I'm not affiliated to any other machine, so here I can just say it. Well, look, if you're hot, you're on this show.
Yeah. Call our booker.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, James.
They're all going to be going to the lottery tonight with us. So, Dave, what say we open the door and let the dogs out?
All right.
These are hot dogs.
Hot dogs? All right. Come on
Let's
in,
do
you
it.
hot dogs.
The OGs of the at-home world. We are going to start with what I believe to be the most educated, highest ranking person on a social or professional totem pole on the show in my life, the newly declared and decreed Dr. Saima Ahmed. Saima, congratulations.
Oh. Thanks, James. Hi. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit about it.
About
Doctor.
what? Well, I just passed my PhD, my doctoral defense,
Mm-hmm.
and now you can call me doctor if you don't have to call me doctor, actually.
Well, I
It's a
think
bit
that
weird, but
you are going to be rebranded on this show as Dr. Saima Ahmed moving forward.
thanks.
I don't think we have any other choice.
Oh, thanks.
I got a medical question.
Sure.
I lost a tooth today.
It was rotten.
Yeah. What should I do about that?
You should go see a dentist.
Nice.
Moving on. Another OG. Still waiting for her to buy those leather pants. It's
Hey, your birthday's
downtown
coming up.
Alex Brown. Now,
Hey.
Saima, your doctor, Saima Ahmed, and Alex is downtown Alex Brown. Alex, so welcome back. Coming to us again from a rotating location in your home.
I like to keep you on your toes,
Yeah.
know where I'm coming from.
I'm on him.
Yeah.
Baby.
Yep. Yeah, you're keeping up.
I'm with it.
Yep. You got it.
Last but certainly not least, I did some digging, and I was both shocked and dismayed to find out that this person is appearing on this show for the first time in 2024 after an 8-month absence. Welcome back, Dimitri Kyres.
Boom.
Wow.
Boom. Don't call it a comeback.
Okay, we won't.
We won't. All right. Well, Dimitri, welcome back. You requested to be on the show.
I did. We were having breakfast,
Yeah, we sure were.
and I held you, and I said, I gotta see you again.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said, I
romantic.
gotta see you again, brother. How
Yeah.
can we make this happen?
Yeah. It's not often. I don't think the days of people asking to be on this show are very much long gone.
Not me.
No, yeah.
But I've always been one of a kind.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Well, it's been a while.
I've got it. It's been a while.
Thank you. I was waiting for someone to do it.
I've got a doctorate in knowing
In?
what makes James tick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
How are you holding him?
Oh, wait till the end of the show to find out.
All right. Great.
Ooh.
Yeah, great.
I don't have that long.
It's been a while.
We've got a lottery of topics tonight. So if you just happen to be watching this, or rather listening to this, bring your eyes to your screen so you can see this state-of-the-art lottery. I don't know how else to define it.
It's also known as a lucky draw.
A lucky draw. Okay, so maybe that's the best way to put it. There's a lucky, as you can see, why this thing looks so crappy. A variety of topics. Are we lottery players, Alex? You strike me as someone who maybe gets a ticket every now and then.
No, I can say that I don't think I've ever bought a single lottery ticket.
Not even a scratchy?
Not even a scratchy. No, I don't know. It's not part of my. It's
Oh,
I
man.
wasn't brought up with the lottery.
Oh,
Don't-
huge in my house.
Don't start now,
Wow.
Alex. You might get addicted.
Oh, is that a
James,
promise?
Yes,
For-
Saima.
for your
Doctor
birthday.
Saima.
for your birthday, would people get you like lotto scratch tickets?
I had a friend who would give them to me at Christmas. Always would get some scratchies, and it's fun. You win a couple bucks. Yeah.
It's a dangerous
So, you know-
gift, though, because what if you give a ticket and it's the big winner?
Right.
I think you got to give a bit of a kickback.
Yeah? You're going to ask for a tax?
Dimitri, you much of a lottery player?
I think I like to gamble.
Bum,
Yeah.
ba-dow.
Simon, you ever play the lotto?
No, I think I probably have gotten gifts though, like people are giving
Yeah.
me lotto tickets as gifts.
Scratchies or just the 649?
No, the scratch ones. I used to actually when I was a kid, I thought it was like a game. I didn't know it was like for actual real.
Well, yeah, that's how they sucker you. Because the thing is, you can buy the scratchy and just scratch the
Yeah.
barcode. And I've been with people who have purchased the big ticket ones, like the $50 ones, gets handed to them, scratch it, hands it back. Oh, sorry, it's a loser.
Yeah.
Aw.
Right down the
I can't believe
toilet.
there's $50 tickets.
You know, the
Well,
mafia
apparently
is
you're-
involved in the lottery.
Yeah, Dave is a
Okay.
mafia aficionado.
Yeah.
Dave, are you much of a lotto guy?
No, James. I choose gambling games of skill and not luck.
All right, okay. So roulette might not be a game for you.
Roulette, likely not. Although I have played roulette before.
Okay, well, it's time for the lucky draw.
That's
All
my favorite.
random topics. Are we ready to see what the lucky draw renders? I'm scared.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
I'm
All right.
excited.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Dave,
Can I
here we
bet
go.
on this?
What is this though?
We're all having strokes. The first.
The lucky
my-
draw rules. This looks great. We've landed on summer sucks.
So this is a controversial statement.
Yeah, this is a controversial statement. A full disclosure: earlier today, I said to Dave that I'm officially declaring a war on the rest of summer. Dimitri was hanging out with me a couple days ago. I said out loud at the corner, "I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore." And I'm here to say right now,
It's like
yeah, laugh it up.
It's
Yeah, laugh
10
it up.
degrees today.
No, this was days ago. This was days. It was Saturday when it was hot and muggy. Dimitri, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
This guy's going through a lot, all right? So show him some goddamn respect.
You're
All
right.
right, Dad.
Show him some goddamn respect out there, all right?
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
James, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jim.
I think
Been a while.
I think summer sucks.
Bum-ba-dow.
I
Summer
think
does
summer
suck.
sucks. Yeah. Dimitri, well,
ahead.
it seems like you've got a strong opinion here. Look, aesthetically, it looks great. You look out your window. I think we spend more time being uncomfortable and complaining. I think we complain about summer just as much as we do winter.
Every single time. I've had to buy another AC this summer.
Yeah.
I think I might have to buy a third AC next summer. I'm
Third is-
constantly fighting to keep my body temp at
Yeah.
a temperature
Wait,
that
let's
is
pump
a
the brakes
rolling
here.
boil.
I want to pump the brakes. Why'd you say third that way?
Third AC.
Did I say it funny?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But you were on such a great roll that I didn't want to stop you. And then I believe it was Alex who went third.
Third
Dude,
AC.
it's a third.
Yeah. I
It
have two air
sucks.
conditioners.
You were like a
I have two.
1950s damsel.
A third AC.
Let's get
Well,
in
that's
here.
how
What do
much
you?
it sucks.
Yeah. What do you think, Alex?
I love summer, all right?
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
knew
Come
she was
at
gonna
me.
say that.
Fuck
Let's
you.
go. Let's fucking go.
let's go.
Yeah, let's
I
fucking
think
go.
summer's freaking the only reason why we're doing any of this the rest of the year, you know?
No way,
Amen.
man.
Going,
Shut
No
up.
way. Spring is cool and fall is cool.
Spring
Summer
is
and
not
winter
cool.
drool.
no,
Spring is not cool.
hard
Spring
disagree.
is so cool because you get to
It
have,
rains.
you get to
Spring,
yeah.
you know.
Give me more of that rain. Put out the fires.
Give me
I
one,
like-
give me 5.
I got nothing against spring, you know? I think spring's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like,
because
'cause
spring
summer's
is exciting 'cause-
coming.
No.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spring is exciting because you're leaving winter and it's this like, it's refreshing. Go
Yeah,
outside, you
because you
smell
know
the
summer
flowers, you
coming.
smell dog doo-doo.
Everything's like
Yeah,
wet.
spring
There's
smells
like
like-
slush on the street. There's like rain for days
No,
on
you're talking
end.
about winter.
No, like spring when the snow melts.
Spring smells like doo-doo and it's wet.
Yeah.
Dave, you're just saying things other people just
I,
said.
I agree. I'm
I'm the one who said it smells like doo-doo, that it was positive.
It's not a positive. You like
It
the
is.
smell of doo-doo?
Yeah, because it's a smell, it's real. It's real, man. It's not phony.
Well, what about that
There's-
summer smoke?
Summer smoke.
Yeah,
what's
last
that?
summer there was all that smoke everywhere.
Yeah.
The smog.
Remember that? That was awful. It was
That
like,
ruled.
don't go
Great.
outside.
It was like a smoking section at an old McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay, well, the votes are in.
Everywhere
Summer
and
sucks.
always.
Summer sucks by a landslide.
I
No
like
one
it.
voted.
No one-
Me and
No.
Dimitri voted. Me and Dimitri voted. His
Oh.
vote
And
counts
you
for,
lost.
You
his
So
vote counts
That's
for
not a
4.
majority.
You're trying
Hey,
to-
hey, leave,
Insurrect-
hey, leave James alone, all right?
Yeah,
You're
this is
insurrecting
like-
the
Says that
lottery.
summer sucks, then it sucks.
Does
This
Dimitri
is
get
like,
a,
in
does
like
Dimitri
the,
get a third vote?
in the presidential election, how certain states count for more votes.
Oh, sure, you guys.
This
did
is an
the
electoral college. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Dimitри's counts for 4.
Dimitri's
What?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Michigan.
I'm a swing
Yeah.
state.
You're a swing,
Michigan.
you're a swing state,
His is
baby.
Michigan. I'm Pennsylvania.
What is so? What are we? You're gonna make us be like Alaska?
Alex is Vermont.
For sure.
Yeah,
Right.
Saima is Alaska, and then Dave is Connecticut.
Connecticut. Connecticut.
How do I
probably-
get Alaska?
I was trying. Well, I mean, I don't know what the others like the lower electoral college.
Yeah, I was just
numbers
thinking
are.
of ones that probably have less.
Yeah.
Probably Alaska.
Okay, how about this? Sell me on summer. Sell me.
All right.
Girls dressed up in less than bikinis.
Less than bikini.
Less.
Yeah.
Okay. How about this? Girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but
like-
historically, it's so hot in the summer that after you eat Chinese food, it makes you sick.
well, that can be,
And you
that's a
might-
good thing.
You might
Sometimes
die.
you could die. You could die at any time.
That's true. You could die in the winter or the spring.
Yeah, true.
You could freeze to death in the winter. You could never freeze to death in the summer.
You could
What's
get heat
that?
stroke.
What about this?
That you can go swimming.
Beaches.
Beaches. I'm telling you.
Beaches?
Yeah, spending
I
time
hate
at the
the
beach.
Beach
Okay.
sucks.
How
Well,
about
what-
this? Amusement parks.
I don't like amusement parks. Too expensive. You're waiting all day in line to ride to. I want to go on the Monstre.
Okay,
think
here's what
my-
I'll agree
Only
with.
place you're going to is
Wait,
the
what?
bathroom.
I like that, like when you go outside for a walk
Long
after
lines.
dinner, it's like the weather's nice. You don't need a coat or any, like you don't need to put a jacket on. You could just go
I love
outside.
jacket weather.
Late
man.
night
Jacket
walks.
weather rules.
All
What
right.
if you're?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Summer sucks for James specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for
No,
everybody
Dimitri
else,
just
it's
said
great.
it sucks too.
Yeah, but Dimitri's just trying
But
to
also,
have
But
James,
Dimitri
don't you
gets
love
a
wearing your?
good-
Don't you love wearing your like long shorts?
I don't wear
Yeah,
long
you
shorts.
don't you love long,
Long
shorts?
Yeah, those long shorts, they
You're-
go all the way to your ankles.
You
You're talking about like James from like 12 years ago.
Yeah, don't
Alex,
you
do you know
love
what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do. Don't you love wearing your long hair in a bun and
My long, my
Like a big
my
beard?
summertime long hair.
And you're always,
it sounds
you're
like you
always
got-
on that long
It sounds like
board.
everyone was having a lot of fun thinking about nostalgic thoughts of James. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe I should reminisce about other people's past. Dimitri,
James alone, man. What do you want me to say?
other thoughts on summer.
Okay.
Dude, here's the bottom line. It's so hot.
Yeah, it sucks.
Exactly.
Oh, but
Exactly.
wait, when you were in school, didn't you look forward to summer vacation?
Oh.
Yeah, I'd stay inside, watch TV. It was also not as hot when we were
Hey,
kids.
you know what? Dave,
Yeah.
summer camp, am I right?
Oh, summer camp
Yeah,
rules.
summer
Summer
camp.
camp is the best.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't go to summer camp. Summer camp was for
Exactly.
nerds.
Neither did I.
I met
Away.
my
Go to
wife
summer
at summer
camp.
camp, and now we're married and have kids, and
That's
don't like each
Yeah,
other.
Dave was a counselor at 16, and she was a camper at 5.
Wait, Dave, are your
Oh,
kids gonna
very
go?
funny, James.
Would you send your kids to the same camp?
I'd love to if I could afford it. We'll see.
Yeah. Tell me about
Oh,
it.
Dave, you can afford it.
I don't think you've seen the price of these camps lately, James.
Yeah, these camps ain't cheap.
Camps ain't cheap.
All right, let's go. Let's go
Well,
back
that
to the lucky draw. Let's
right.
go back.
So we
you know,
determined that summer rules.
Summer's
I
the
hope-
best.
Agreed.
Go to hell.
blows sucks.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Sucks.
Let's see what other controversial topics.
Is
the lucky
everybody
draw-
ready?
Oh
I
yeah,
want to hear this fucking noise again.
yeah. The noise rules.
Scared my cat.
So loud, it's peaking.
Ooh.
This fucking topic comes up every goddamn time. I'm on.
All
I
right,
think
so
Wait,
we've got-
hold on. How long have we been doing this show, James? How long?
just we're edging in on 5 years.
This topic has come up at least a dozen times.
It's different
This-
though, Dimitri. This is
Yeah.
boxers or briefs or others.
Yeah, so we're gonna be able to chime in as guys, but for the
Couple of
ladies
guys.
here, downtown Alex
Oh my
Brown and
God.
Dr. Saima Ahmed, we'll be able to. You know, it's funny because I don't remember even talking about this on the show.
Oh
So,
my god.
We've
Yeah.
talked about it
Make me a
before.
promise. This is the last time. We're gonna put a nail in it.
but it
This
is
is the
different.
end all
Dave
be
is right.
all.
It's different because this also has other.
Yeah.
Dimitri, let's start with you. Boxers, briefs, or other?
Oh, you're not gonna like what my answer.
Okay.
Boxer briefs.
I had a
Other.
feeling.
Yeah, you've gone with other. Yeah.
I've selected other. I
Tell us about him.
Yeah.
like the security. I like that they breathe. That's just more the material.
What
But,
about the colors?
I have multiple colors.
Okay.
What brands
And
do you go
smell?
for?
What'd you say?
I said what brands, and James said,
And I-
do they smell?
Yeah,
Yeah, I said
yeah.
what's the smell?
Would you like to find out? Multiple colors and patterns. I ordered, or somebody had purchased me a package of MeUndies, as made
Oh,
famous
nice.
by podcasts.
Yeah, oh yeah.
For Christmas, a couple of Christmases ago.
Nice.
Still getting a lot of use out of those.
Dave, what about you?
Me, James?
What?
I'm a boxer man.
I am also a boxer man, although I had to buy some
I'm a boxcar
boxer
kid.
I had to buy some boxer briefs recently that had like wicking material. I needed it for some work related things.
You getting
And,
sweaty down there at work?
Get sweaty down there at work.
Yeah.
I thought you guys were gonna select jockstrap.
As an underwear, yeah, I like to have my ass wide open.
With ass wide open.
I like logistically I don't understand jock straps. Like how do they work? What
Well, you put it on, and
Uh-huh.
it's to contain the cup around your nether region so you don't get
Okay.
injured.
It's a thick
you use it
plastic
in-
cup.
it's in
Covers your junk.
conjunction.
You
Yeah,
put
it's in
it
conjunction
inside your
with the cup.
pants.
It
Yeah.
fits
Well,
inside your
it just-
pants.
It's like a pair of underwear,
But like
but
cut out.
yeah, your ass is exposed.
But can you
Yeah.
wear
It's a
could you wear
strap
it
that
with-
straps a cup
It's
on
just a
to your
strap.
junk.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
there's
then-
like a pocket for the cup in front of your genitals.
Yeah.
But then do you put underwear on top of
You
the
could.
jock?
He
Depends.
could.
What
Or,
I'm
like,
seeing
it's your
here is a
butt
business
just-
opportunity.
A jock strap with
a
a butt.
butt.
Yeah. Saima?
When
doctor
I
thing
played
doesn't work?
t-ball as a kid, I, as a child, vividly remember not liking wearing it because it had no derriere.
You had to wear one as a child?
Of course,
Is that
there's-
legal?
Of course, you're playing t-ball. What if the
Yeah.
ball comes and hits a kid in the pecker?
I played professionally, and sometimes when you slide, your pants explode
Wait, you
off
played
your body.
professional baseball?
T-ball?
You're in the MLB.
Yeah, you guys never heard of me?
Professional t-ball?
Oh,
Professional.
you were with Mark McGuire. You were neck
I
and
was-
neck for the home run record.
Oh yeah,
I
you
was-
played
I
for
was,
the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I was sponsored by Delalo Burger. I was called the Buck
Yeah.
Oh, after the buck burger.
Because
after
you
how
liked
expensive my contract was.
You're on the value menu of the baseball team.
Yeah, MVP.
Alex, let's go to you. Boxers, briefs, or otherwise. What do you like on a guy? Be honest.
Am I? What'd you say? Am I? What kind of guy am I?
No, boxers, briefs, or otherwise.
Or
What
no,
do you like?
Yeah, if you were
He's
a
too
guy,
flustered.
what would you wear?
Oh yeah, how about that? If you were a guy.
Yeah, what would you
I'm a
imagine
guy.
wearing?
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm just still thinking about Dimitri playing for Delalo Burger.
Quality
Anyway.
product.
If I were a boy, gosh, I don't
Come
know.
on, Alex.
You know, I think I'd just go like tighty whities.
Mamma mia. Okay, so
Okay.
other.
Okay.
Is that
Oh,
other?
those are briefs.
Or is that briefs?
Those are
That's
briefs.
Oh, you know,
interesting.
anytime I hear briefs, I think boxer briefs. But I guess yes, that's correct. Yeah, that's a tighty whitey. Yeah.
But I think just because I am not a man, that like I'm sort of thinking like what's the most like similar to what I
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
available.
Or
But
else,
I think
would
maybe
you
if I were,
go-
yeah,
Would you go
honestly-
commando?
No, I don't think I'd go commando.
Some people do, especially in
maybe-
the summer. It's hot.
In the summer, I would for sure.
Yeah, that's the thing people don't know is there's a bunch of guys walking around commando with their nuts hanging
Oh,
out.
we know.
They're not hanging out.
Don't worry.
They
Yeah,
caught in the
Dimitri.
jean zipper.
Oh,
Isn't that like there's
Something About Mary?
Yeah.
yeah.
Classic. I don't know if I answered the question, but yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Brief.
Simon, how about you? If you were a guy, what type of underpant would you wear?
I think I'd do a boxer brief.
Okay.
It looks
How
like it's
come?
like well supported. It looks like it's like tight where you want it to be, but loose in other areas.
That's
Best of
my
both
issue is
worlds.
sometimes it's too tight.
It pulls, I find, a little bit when you move
Yeah,
around.
I
Why?
find myself adjusting a lot.
Yeah, you're like getting. You gotta
But
pull.
maybe like a
out.
nice, rich, like a good fabric,
Like
like
a
a good
silk?
quality fabric. Yeah, like a good. or like maybe I don't know. I don't know what the fabrics are, but
Saima-
I saw an episode of Sex and the City where Charlotte buys this guy like really nice.
Yeah.
What was
Lifted.
that? It was like merino wool or something.
She
or
said it was the Wonder Bra of underwear.
it looked
Yeah.
nice. I would get that.
Saima's very astute observation is absolutely correct. As an academic myself, I can tell you that boxer brief is the correct answer, and the reason for that is because you want to curb the effects of gravity over a long period of time.
So it really is a bra for your balls.
If you don't do anything about it, gentlemen, those things could reach the ground.
I've also at times though, my doctor rather has literally told me that boxers are better for men's health.
Well, I heard about this too, because it's like it's not too tight. You let them breathe.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
keep that sperm count up.
You need a good material.
And it doesn't things don't get too sweaty down there. You've got circulation.
Yeah, it
Yep.
keeps it also a bit aerated.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I'm aware when I'm wearing boxer briefs.
You're aware,
I feel
Aware
it.
of
I
what?
feel it on my bod.
as opposed to what? What you didn't say?
Boxers.
Just going
Oh
throughout
no,
your day
I said
without
boxers. I
thinking
did
about
say
it.
boxers. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Well, let's go back to the lucky draw. We've still
Ooh,
got
man.
6 other topics.
Ooh.
Currently
Are we doing all the
9:37.
topics?
Well, we'll see what happens.
Awkward altercations.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready.
This is a late edition. You're ready, Alex?
Yeah.
All right. Let's hear it.
I mean, we're currently involved in one, I would say.
The show?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Oh.
no, okay, altercation implies like argument, like a fight, right? Okay, I don't consider this.
I think it's open. It could be like
Yeah.
an awkward. I didn't find anything awkward about tonight thus far.
No, I didn't either, to be honest.
You could also, it could just be an altercation. Awkward is purely there for the alliteration.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess I feel like I need a definition of altercation to fully dive into this topic.
Well, this is one that comes to mind. I was at a restaurant recently and I saw a corned beef sandwich on a menu. You don't see corned beef sandwich much, so I had asked the counter person because I wasn't super hungry. I said, "How big is the sandwich? Is it like a massive sandwich?" And she's like, "Well, it's a big sandwich." And I go, "Like, Like how is it loaded? And she's like, well, it's a good size. So I knew, well, I'm not going to get an answer. And I said, well, what comes on the sandwich? And she said, corned beef. And I immediately felt really angry, really angry.
I'm
And I
with
said,
you, James.
yeah, I said, yeah,
I'm
I
angry right now.
Yeah, I said, I understand that corned beef comes on the corned beef sandwich. I'm curious about toppings. Is there mustard? Is there a tomato? Is there lettuce? And then she looked at me and there was a beat of awkward silence, and she left to talk to a cook. And then she came back and said, it's mustard and lettuce. And then I said, yeah, I want the corned beef sandwich. And then I was so bothered that I started asking more questions. I said, what donut is that? That's a honey donut. I said, yeah, I want that donut. I didn't even ask. I said, I want that donut. And then I got the sandwich, and there was also pickle on it. That information was not. So that was an awkward encounter for me.
Yeah. And potentially dangerous too. I mean, what if you were allergic to pickles?
Oh, I love pickles.
What if she stabbed you in the neck?
Yeah, that's
I guess then it would have been an awkward. Yeah, would have been an what was this? What was the alliteration, Dave? Awkward. Yeah, would have been an awkward altercation. Yeah.
Died.
What about you, Dimitri?
That's my contribution.
Oh man, I'm trying to rack my brain around something good. I've definitely had them.
You? No.
Yeah. If you can think of, I've had a couple, Alex. Man, I guess I've had some weird encounters with my upstairs neighbor. Who I won't get into the details about it, but
I think by virtue of the topic you have to.
Yeah, well,
she's here.
She's just opened the door.
Awkward.
There was a moment where she was like wasted and like knocked at my front door and was asking me to answer questions, and I refused to open the door because it was freaky. And then I sent her a text and I said, listen, this is totally insane. And she's like, oh, I just needed to borrow some sugar and I just wanted to hang out. And I was like, oh no, this is like crossing a line.
How old is this neighbor?
82.
She want to hang out?
No, she's not 82. She's like maybe 40s or something like that. This is actually like a scary story. I felt like I was going to die.
It's awkward. It is awkward though.
I thought I was gonna die. I was like pretty close to calling the cops because I was like, "What is happening here?" My partner, I was home alone. I didn't have a cat at the time. Wow. I felt absolutely vulnerable.
You think if you had the cat, you would have felt safer?
Yeah,
I think so. I felt like I could have had like some kind of creature at my side.
So, what happened?
Okay. Well, I was alone in this very room, and I heard a smash outside. And it was glass. And I opened the door and I see somebody fumbling around in the dark. Absolutely wasted. It's Tuesday at night. And she arrived at my back door. And I was like, are you okay?
I'm listening to a radio play from like the 1930s.
It was very, very uncomfortable. And she was absolutely toasted, wasted. I felt right away. I was like, you have to go. I was like, you're pretty wasted. And she's like, oh, I just want to talk. Like, can we hang out? I was like, you got to leave. You got to get out of here. And then she proceeded to like call me like 7 times in a row. And then I had a very awkward conversation with a grown adult where I had to say like, hey, listen, we don't know each other. This is really weird. You got to stop messaging me or I'm going to call the police on you. I would call that an awkward altercation.
Coming in from the chat, High Score Run, an OG viewer writes, quote, Dimitri sounds like a bad neighbor here. She just wanted to party.
I agree.
High Score Run might be right.
Dimitri, you gotta say yes. Year of yes.
Yeah. I think if I said yes, I would have ended up on like a true crime podcast.
Saima, how about you? Awkward altercations. Did anything happen to you that was a little bit awkward?
Actually, you telling your story about going to a restaurant made me think of something that happened to me a few months ago.
Mhm.
I was in Old Montreal. I was meeting a friend, and it was a nice day outside, and I saw this really nice terrace. So I go into the restaurant, and already I was annoyed because I had to wait. There was like no one there, and there was no one that like came to serve me, and I just had to wait there for like a solid 10 minutes.
Mhm.
And then when they came, I was like, oh, hey, can I sit? There's like the seat outside. Can I sit there? And they were like, oh, no, actually, that's a seat for four people. And I was like, oh, well, if someone's joining me, we're going to be two. And they're like, no, only four people can sit there. But you're welcome to sit inside. And there was no one inside. But I was like, you know what? Can I sit here and like while something opens up? And they said yes. So I sat there. I'm reading my book. And I see the spot that was supposedly for four people given to two people.
Uh-oh.
And I was pretty mad. And then I was like, I asked the girl, wasn't the girl that I spoke to, but it was another girl. And I was like, oh, I was told I couldn't sit there because it was for four, but there's two people sitting there. And then the girl slowly backed away from the conversation, was like, I'll be back. And then I saw her like talking to her manager, and then like three or four people were like, they looked worried. And then they just came and were like, there's a group of six leaving. You can get their seat after. So then they gave me a whole table for six people.
Wow.
Wow.
Good for you for standing up for yourself. People don't often because I think they're worried about seeming like an a-hole.
Hmm.
Well, maybe they thought I was an a-hole, but I felt like I was in the right.
But also
Yeah.
their reaction to you felt like it's like, oh my God, she's the police.
Yeah.
You
'Cause I
better
was like, because I literally was like, well, why did they get to sit there when I couldn't? And then
Yeah.
they were like, oh no.
like, oh God,
Sherrod police.
she's found us out.
You busted them. Dave, what about you? You get into a lot of altercations, especially with the elderly.
Well, that's
Dude,
true.
People love to fight you.
Yeah. Oh, and that came to my mind. I might have told before, but I was driving to work along Dr. Penfield, and right in front of McGill, there's a no stopping area, and some car stopped, and I'm honking at this car. Why are you stopping? And a guy gets out of the back seat, and he's got crutches.
Oh.
So he was stopping because he was injured,
Yeah.
and I was.
I
honking at
think
this
you
guy.
should tell the one about Halloween when you were dressed as a king.
I've told that so many times. Even on this show, I've told it.
Well, we've done the underwear topic many times.
All right.
This is a great story. Yeah, this is a great story.
I think these people have been on the show when I've spoken about it.
Let's hear it.
All right.
Tell the fucking story.
Hey, you guys aren't ready for this story.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
It's a Halloween night.
What happened next?
I'm at a house
there.
party. Here's let me paint you the picture. I'm at a house party. It's all you can drink. With a couple of buddies of mine. I couldn't have been more than 22 years old. Who knows? 22, 23, something like that. I'm leaving the party after a wild night of partying. And there's a lady. I'm dressed like a king. Like I look like I got a fur coat. I got a staff. I got a goblet and a crown. And I'm walking out, and there's a girl making out with another boy on a lawn.
A boy?
With a boy, yeah. And my guy I know, my friend, he goes, "Get a room, you whore." And I'm like, "Whoa! Why would you say that?" Jesus Christ. Anyway, this girl who's kissing this boy, she looks over and she sees me, and she probably thinks I'm dressed like a pimp. So she assumes that it was me who said that, even though it wasn't. Runs up to me, she smashes my goblet, she punches me in the face.
As she should.
Well, it wasn't me.
Yeah, but
Calm
Yeah,
down,
you didn't
Shaggy.
we're there.
But then some people came.
And
to
then
your
and then
defense.
these guys saw the whole thing. They saw I didn't yell the expletive. They saw her punch me. They knew I was innocent. They said, "Hey, King, calm down, King." They're calling me King because I'm dressed like a king. They're holding me. They said, "Calm down, calm down." I said, "Oh, this
You
little,
were gonna beat this
little."
woman?
Well, I'm just my defense mechanisms have all fired. I'm like, "Arr."
My favorite part is that strangers run up and say, "Whoa, calm down, King." No, we know it wasn't you, King.
Yeah, they're calling me King. Anyway, I left the party, and I went to my friend's house. I was all upset that I just got punched, and then I dropped my cell phone off a 14-story balcony.
Great.
Alex, any contributions before we move on back to the lucky draw?
Well, first of all, that's the most like 23-year-old story I've ever heard in my life. No, I've never had a single awkward interaction in my life.
You?
Yeah.
I agree.
All right, let's go back to the lucky draw.
Liar.
Here we
Come
go.
at.
Are you
There's a
guys-
few real all-star topics.
You're
still
feeling
on-
lucky?
Uh-huh.
No.
So loud.
Not even moving.
Dimitri's sexual advice.
Dimitri's sexual advice.
Yeah, so this is where we go around the horn asking Dimitri for sexual advice.
Ooh, I was thinking it was gonna be we give him sexual.
Oh, we can do both.
Yeah, I thought it would be that too.
I also
See,
thought it was
I'm an
gonna be
advocate
that.
for the former, just because, I know that Dimitri knows his way around the boudoir.
Oh. How do you know that?
It will tell you at the end of the show, Alex.
Yeah.
I can't wait that long. All right, fine. Go, Dimitri.
Well, we
You
gotta
have to ask
him
me questions.
I'm
I got a
you
question.
know what? Yeah, Dave's got one. Yeah.
What's up?
So,
What's troubling you?
I've been with my partner a long time.
How long?
It's been, I don't know,
Been a while.
a while. And I'm just looking for some advice on to how to read the room. How do I know when they're in the mood?
I
And
get
how
asked
do I
this
set
question.
the stage
Oh,
if I want it to happen?
first give her room.
Room, okay.
I
Do
get
you
asked this
sponsor-
question a lot. All right, you want to know when is it the time for me to put it all on the line? Because we don't like getting rebuffed.
We don't.
Well, no one likes getting rebuffed.
Absolutely
I said we
not.
as in everybody. People don't
Right.
like getting rebuffed, not just men. Nobody likes to get rebuffed. It's an awkward altercation, dang it.
So awkward.
So, my answer to you is put yourself in an opportunity where it doesn't have to be, hey, I'm going to put this proposal on the table right now, or vice versa. When's the last time you went on a romantic date?
A couple of nights ago,
Where'd you go?
went to Burlington.
Okay. Like daytime?
No, at night. We went for a night out.
In Burlington?
Yeah, we stayed there. It was our first time we went away since the
I
kids.
stayed
Aw.
overnight.
Yeah.
That sounds
They
nice.
just drove there and back.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, like, a night at a beautiful restaurant. Take a night
A
walk.
beautiful restaurant?
Yeah, a beautiful restaurant. Something romantic. Put yourself
but-
in an opportunity where spontaneous romance could happen.
Yeah,
Interesting.
but couldn't that be their version of a romantic, beautiful restaurant?
I'm denying it, all right? That sounds lame.
What? You sound lame.
Well, thank you for the
You want
advice,
my advice
Dimitri.
or not? Go to,
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try taking her to a beautiful restaurant.
Well, Alex, it felt like you got a little heated there. Maybe you have a question for Dimitri. It feels like you're questioning his ability. So why don't you put him on the
Yeah.
hot seat?
Okay, well, I guess. Yeah, okay.
Make it a difficult one.
Yeah. But remember, it has to be sexual.
Yeah,
Right.
test my doctorate.
Yeah, I guess yeah, what do you do when there's somebody that you want to get to know and you're shy?
I get asked this question a lot. First things first, why are you shy? What's the
Well,
worst that could happen?
What if you have
This isn't-
crippling anxiety?
you could die. You could be
It
killed.
always starts like this. Hi, how's it going? Start with a very calm and cool salutation, and you see where it goes from there. People are giving off 100 million bits of information all the time through body language. Remember, read body language, read the room. If you feel like you're not capable or in a position where you can't read body language, you might not be ready for what comes next.
Before you know
Because-
it, you're at a beautiful restaurant.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's right, not Burlington,
or
wherever
Burlington.
that is.
You know what? I feel like people have been really skirting around the topic.
Yeah, this is pretty tame and kind
Dimitri,
of making a
I'm
mockery
you know
of my
what? If
doctorate.
if it's up to me to light it up, then let me get the matches.
If there's anybody who knows how to light it up, it's you, James.
Well,
Spark that thing.
Dimitri, let's face it. You get into the bedroom, you're getting hot and heavy. People's clothes are getting removed, right?
Boxers or briefs?
Well, we've talked enough about
Brother.
boxers and briefs.
It's what happens, and it's only natural.
Dimitri, what do you do if you find yourself fumbling with bra removal?
Oh, goodness. They just keep making these things more and more complicated, don't they? At this point in time, I might as well apply to be the Rubik's Cube champ, because these things are a puzzle. It always starts with a clasp, and they're never Velcro. Start with the top one, work your way down. Now, sometimes they snag. It's very normal. Remember, do not tug. Tugging makes it worse. Push in and then out. Stay calm.
Yeah, but sometimes you are
Relax.
pushing in and out. Just they won't release. You know.
Push in and relax.
Now,
First
what
and
about
foremost, don't panic.
what about ripping it off?
Don't do that.
Look,
Hold on. Let them cook. Destroying property is nothing I ever advocate for. However, if you're in Dave's position,
What's that? In Burlington? At a beautiful
at a
restaurant?
beautiful restaurant.
in a very long relationship,
Oh.
spontaneity and something out of character can absolutely go a long way. You're
Wow.
with somebody for a very long time, Dave.
Dave, you got to
Sometimes
destroy your
surprises-
wife's bra.
Yeah, Dave, I guarantee you that'll do it.
I'm on it.
Saima, let's go to you.
And
As
then you have a
doctor,
beautiful gift idea.
You got any
next
questions
Christmas.
for Dimitri?
You know what? I do have a question. It's the opposite of all of your questions. What if you're out with someone and then they think it's going somewhere, but you don't want it to go there? What's a nice way to turn them down?
Man, I get asked this question a lot by Dave. I think that's an awkward altercation, huh? You're in that position. You think this is going so well, and it's anything but. Or they think it's going so well, and it's anything but. It's tough. And I think a respectful, hey, I think I'm going to turn in this evening. I'm going to call you or I'll let you know. I always think that honesty is the best approach, but you got to read the room. You got to read the scenario, right, Saima? I'm sure you've been in that position before. You're on a date. You know, they think it's going so well, and you're like, this person's, not really capturing me. Imaginative, they are not. The date kind of stinks. I think it's always best to say, thank you for the night. I had fun. I don't think this is working out. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Bye-bye. Not even I'll call you back.
Just
Don't
have a
even do
great
that.
rest of your evening.
Yeah, I assume this
That's
is
when you
early,
leave
like
the
a
beautiful
7.
restaurant. Dimitri, we got one coming in from the chat from the real Andrew Mackay.
Yeah.
Quote, Dimitri, how many fingers in the butt is too many?
I get asked this question a lot. You can't go with too many all at once, Andrew. It's first and foremost, Andrew, by the way, it's not your butt. So you got to
We don't know that. We don't know that.
Yeah.
That's
Andrew,
true.
can you confirm in the chat, or are we talking about your butt or somebody else's?
You're assuming a lot tonight, Dimitri.
Yeah.
It's part. When
You know what they say about assumptions.
Cheers.
When you fix as many marriages as I have, Alex, you see there's pattern in the world.
Why were you addressing Alex even though Dave is the one that made the statement?
I don't know. Alex
need
has
to
really been trying to poke holes in my
I am.
legitimacy.
We've got a reply.
Speaking of
quote,
poking holes.
My butt
But
from someone
else.
Yeah.
So it's your butt that's getting fingered.
Wait,
Yours,
Oh, I
Dimitri.
it's Dimitri's butt.
Is it my butt?
Yeah. How
My
many
butt.
fingers in your
Yeah,
butt?
in yours, how many is too many fingers?
Yeah.
In mine?
Yeah, for you.
Find out to the end of the show to find out.
All right. I think we
Find
got
out
time
to the
for
end of the show to find
o-
out.
one more topic as part of the lucky draw.
All right,
Dave, let's do it.
Here we go. We can do a speed round.
Ooh.
Every time I tee up that it's the last, every time we do these episodes, let's do a speed round.
New metal.
Yeah, we've landed on new metal.
What a pivot.
Yeah, this is a huge pivot. New metal. Memories of new metal, favorites, least favorites. Alex, let's start with you. You fan of Saliva?
Is that like is Limp Bizkit new metal?
Sure is.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I wanted to be, and I have a Halloween maybe this is an awkward altercation with my own mother. I was in grade 6 and everyone was really into Limp Bizkit. And yeah, exactly.
Just
did
one
it
of
all
those
for the
days.
nookie. And I thought I'm gonna be Fred Durst for Halloween, and I told my mom this, and she said, "No, that's really not a good costume idea."
Now, did she dislike it because of what Limp Bizkit and that music stood for, or she was just wanted to, preserve the sanctity of Halloween?
She just legit was like, "You're gonna wear like a hat and a shirt, and like that's the she was like, "It's just not a good costume," and I was like, "You're right," and I was I was Ghostface Killer from Scream instead.
Got it. Okay.
She saved me.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Saima, feelings on new metal?
I mean, I think I liked it when I was younger, but current feelings.
Any favorites from when you were younger?
Probably Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
I feel like that was everyone's favorite.
Why did it take so long? Why did I wait so long, huh? To figure it out, but I didn't, and I'm the only one underneath the sun who didn't get it.
Hell yeah.
Can't believe.
Dimitri, new metal?
I didn't know what it was.
All right, let's go to Dave.
I mean, I sent you today, James. I sent you a video of Limp Bizkit, who are touring with Corey Feldman. Yeah, who's riffing some guitar solos. Yeah. You know, I was never a new metal fan, but when they came on, like there were certain songs that were not bad. You know, you got your Korn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got your Limp Bizkit.
Freak on a Leash.
You got your, I guess, your Papa Roach.
Yeah.
You got your Alien Ant Farm. You know, I like the Michael Jackson cover they do.
I'm going to tell you something. I listened to an Alien Ant Farm song earlier today.
Really? Which one?
Movies.
Oh, interesting.
I don't actually like their cover of Smooth Criminal, but I don't like the original either.
Interesting.
Wow, you're dumb.
So it was always like sort of in my peripheral on Much Music / Music Plus, but it was never be like an album. I would never buy like a new metal album when I was younger, but I'd listen to the stuff when it was on like the.
After the show, I might like check out Apple Music or whatever, Spotify, and see if there's a good new metal playlist. See if it'll take me on a
Slipknot. I was never into.
I liked Slipknot because they had like their masks. I thought were fun.
You should have split the difference at Halloween and gone as a Slipknot.
Yeah.
I don't think I was hardcore enough.
Corey Taylor, the vocalist of Slipknot, is a very skilled vocalist.
Oh yeah.
A lot of range that people don't know about. Yeah.
What about No, I guess what am I thinking of? I'm thinking of the Insane Clown Posse. That's not new metal.
Oh no, ICP is rap.
Yeah. That's like rap rock though.
I saw.
Veers more. Yeah, they're all members of the Psychopathic family.
There's a video going around of a lady at the gathering of the Juggalos,
which happened, I think, this past weekend.
It did. Yeah, that's this lady was there. Her husband had passed away, and she had a replica made of his penis, and it was hollow, and inside of it were his ashes. Yeah. So I was.
What would you suggest that as like a sexual advice guy?
How many fingers is that, Andrew?
Well, maybe we shouldn't end on new metal. Dave, let's go back to the lucky draw for the final lottery choice of the evening.
All right, here we go.
Because
We've landed on best topics.
Oh my god. So this was a late edition that we thought was funny. What are some of the best topics in the history of this show?
I mean, boxers or briefs or other.
Yeah, it's got to be up there. Maybe something to do with cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
I think an all-time classic, because it just led to so many episodes and content, is Christmas Sexy.
Yeah, that might be.
Oh, yeah.
I don't wanna
I'm going to
talk
throw
about that.
Chalktober into the mix. The episode dedicated entirely to chocolate that Dimitri, the day I've said, "Are you sure about this?" Said I'm so convinced. To this day, maybe the best episode of this show ever.
You know, it's interesting, James. You had a different reading of best topics than I did. I thought it was going to be what are some best topics we could talk about, not that we
Yeah.
have
Okay.
talked about.
All right, yeah. Well, this would be helpful for future iterations of the show. Topics that we could touch on that we haven't. Saima, any that come to mind for you?
Well, okay, this can relate to both things because I remember being on your show really early on, and somehow we talked about the best fries in Montreal.
Oh yeah, that episode was called Friday.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I think that would be a fun panel topic.
I believe that was June 2020.
Yep.
My recall for what so another an hour on French fries.
Let's do it.
All right,
Why
okay.
not?
Another so a sequel to Friday. Alex, how about you? Topics
Next
we haven't
Friday.
touched on.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm free.
Wait. Yeah, I saw one that came up. We didn't get it. Was El Paso?
It was Old El Paso Taco Nights.
That's an incredible topic. I could.
right.
Well, it's a shame it
I
didn't
could
get
put an hour on that.
hit.
Well, I had one last night, and I'm gonna have another one tonight.
Oh my god, the hard shell.
I got the combo, hard and soft, and I made my own gordita crunches.
Oh, like inside and then wow.
It's very fun.
You're
Yeah.
a
I'm impressed, James. I gotta say, this is probably the most impressive thing I know about you.
Yeah, me too. That's really
Horrible.
remarkable.
Dimitri, topics that we can touch on that we have yet to.
Yeah, maybe like if we know that Simon's a doctor, but like if the rest of us in this call were doctors, what do you think
Oh.
we'd be doctors of?
Ooh, I like
That's
that.
fun. I
Okay,
like
that's
that.
an interesting one. Dave, topics. Now, you and I had a discussion about the future of the show a few episodes back. Came up with a whole bunch of ideas. I don't remember any of them. I'd have to go back to watch that episode to re-educate myself. But what are some topics you think we could discuss?
What about worst topics?
So, an entire show where we discuss the worst topics.
Maybe not an entire show, but maybe just a segment. What's stuff that makes you uncomfortable?
Well, that sounds like a good episode,
That's a
though.
good
Things
topic.
that make you uncomfortable, sure.
Yeah.
You know what I would like to discuss at some point is fall fashion.
I believe we've
love
done
to do that.
I
That would be
believe we've
fun.
done that.
I think we have done that, but I'd like
Yeah.
to do it again.
I had on this is what's fashionable, and I think James didn't want it on the show.
Damn.
Yeah, because
wow.
I feel like the fashion. Well, look, it was. Didn't you put it on the list though?
It might still be on the list, yeah.
And
It's
you had
still-
Alex and I on the
didn't-
show, and you didn't
Wow.
you didn't want to put it on?
Missed
No, it was
opportunity.
on the list. I just thought, I don't know, it's a bit boring.
Wow.
That would be on my worst topics list.
I have a question. This is what came up, but what's going out of style now? I don't care about what's in style, but what do you got to hang up on in your closet?
Now we
Good
can't
question,
talk
Dave.
about
We
it.
can't
'cause
talk
Great.
about it, but
We're not
It's
doing
just
it.
like,
we're not
yeah,
doing
what?
it.
Save it
Another
for the next
topic that
show.
was on here is that things that are gone that you miss. Which
Oh,
maybe I think we've actually done.
That's just
Or no, I think we
nostalgia.
did. We did things like, oh, I miss going to the video store. I miss things like that.
it was actually called Wish It Back. If you could wish something back, what would it be?
Yeah. Okay. Wish it back. That's a good. It could be anything. Like, oh, I wish that this dead relative would return.
My virginity.
Whoa. A born again?
Yeah, I wish I was.
I think it would be good to kind of wrap things up. Dimitri, asking you another sexual advice question based on that. For people that wish they could go back to being a virgin, what do you recommend?
Yeah, how do you
What do
do
I
that?
what do I
Yeah.
recommend for that?
Yeah.
Duct tape.
Oof.
Wow.
Well, let's go around the horn. Final thoughts, Dr. Saima Ahmed, as we begin to wind down.
Thanks for having me, James. I also thought of a new debate topic, which could be hard versus soft shell tacos.
That could be part of an entire hour of Old El Paso.
Yeah.
Dimitri, first time this year. Final thoughts.
See you next year.
All right. Alex, final thoughts.
Yeah, keep your eye out for the butt inclusive jockstrap that Saima and I will be creating.
Finally. And then Dave, we'll wrap it up with you.
You know, it was a good episode, front to back. I'd like to thank my dentist for doing the great procedure today. That made it sure that
The
it was
great procedure.
Yeah, it was he ensured that I was able to do the show today. So I'd like to give him a thank you, and my wife and kids, of course.
Well,
And one more hurrah for James McGee, who's having a tough summer, and he's a great guy. And we all love him.
We love him.
Aw.
And if you're still watching this out there, and James seems down on his luck, please feel free to send him a message or
Send him a couple of bucks.
a couple of
buy him a
bucks.
Scratchy.
Yeah.
Send him some money too.
yeah. People will be like, what's the problem? Like, it's just too hot.
Send him some fan mail.
Yeah, send me some fan mail and a
Fan
fan.
mail.
Send
and
him-
fans.
Send him some shorts that go down to the ankle.
Well, on that note, I'd like to thank you for watching. I'd like to thank all of our OG guests. We'll see you next week right here. Another Monday in the trenches. Until then, I am James. You are you. We were here. Good night, goodbye, farewell, and of course, be well.
Been a while.